We definitely think it opens up more avenues to growth. You know, the matrix capability that we've developed in partnership with DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, is something that we've proven is platform agnostic. It's not just built for a helicopter. It can go on a fixed wing aircraft. In fact, we've demonstrated it on 10 different platforms. So, you know, we envision selling that as a kit or a software upgrade, depending on the capability that the aircraft already has in it. And again, it enables you to fly with 0, 1, or 2 pilots, depending upon the configuration. In the case where you want to leave the pilots in the cockpit, it really relieves them of the mundane flying activity or in dangerous situations, like I said, where you have degraded visual environment. It allows them to focus on the mission. So particularly with military aircraft, you know, you want your pilots focused on the mission and what they have to accomplish, and maybe less so on getting from point A to point B, where the autonomy system can kind of take over and do that for you.
You mentioned the Army. The Army's had for years this big initiative called Future Vertical Lift. 2 different programs, competitions that were afoot under Future Vertical Lift. The FLRAA competition, which was awarded to Textron back in December 2022. Right. Sikorsky protested it unsuccessfully. That was originally designed to replace or at least supplement Black Hawk. And then FARA, which the Army just a couple weeks ago scrapped altogether and has basically repositioned its funding and said, we're going to put more money into Black Hawk as well as drones and some other types of systems because warfare is changing. So what does that mean in terms of margins at Sikorsky? What does that mean in terms of the production lines at Sikorsky for Black Hawk, and what does it mean in terms of possible future big ticket, high profile, next gen programs that could be in the pipeline? Yeah,
so you know, we're fortunate. We've got a very robust backlog now. I mean, we've got backlog for the next 3 to 5 years of production of the same aircraft you see here in the hangar. And I think the good news is we'll be building aircraft that we've been building for many years. So from a margin perspective, that usually means good things. For the long-term future, we certainly see the Black Hawk through the modernization program growing into some of the FARA missions. You know, for example, one of the missions was launching and controlling something called air launch effects. Think of those as small UAVs that can go out and sense the battlefield. The Black Hawk, if it's anything, it's a big truck. So it can fit a lot of these air-launched UAVs on board. And we certainly have an upgrade, you know, that we've already been working for the Black Hawk to do that and to kind of take over some of the FARA mission that was envisioned for that aircraft. In addition to that, we've talked about autonomy. We're also investing in unmanned aerial vehicles that are vertical takeoff and landing, since that's our expertise. So we certainly see that as a future business for us. We've been flying some prototypes, and we have some contracts with the U.S. Air Force AFWorks, which is their experimental arm that we're going to be building some prototypes for. And then in the long horizon, you know, we've already started investing in hybrid electric aircraft as well. So you're getting into the eVTOL game, but not urban taxis and flying taxis that we hear so much about. The Defiant X and the Raider X. Right. These are two aircraft that you developed through these processes in these Army competitions over the years. What happens to that technology? We certainly still see a future for that. You know, through the process of competing on those programs, we've generated a lot of international interest in X2, both in Europe and in Asia. So we're going to participate with those customers as they explore their next generation of rotorcraft. There is a formal program that NATO has called the Next Generation Rotorcraft Capability, or NGRC. We've already won a study contract to show them how to implement an open architecture system onto their next generation aircraft. And we're currently bidding a next generation aircraft concept for them as well. Something that investors are certainly keen on, which is the CH-53K. Walk me through the production ramp and how you're thinking about this program of record. Yeah, it is our growth engine for the next, 5 to 7 years for sure. We are ramping up to full rate production. Full rate is going to be 2 aircraft per month or 24 aircraft per year. So we've got a little ways to go there. It'll take us a few years to get there. We have come through some supply chain issues, as many others in the aviation industry have come through, particularly on this aircraft as we've started up. but it is a driver of our growth. You know, we've got 8 lots under contract already. There'll be another 2 in the next year, so just an incredible business base for us. And of course, we signed our first international customer, Israel, several years ago. They're on board for 12 aircraft to start, with more to come in the future.